Hi, I'm Job Foster. I am close to 30 years old, a father of two young kids, Dina, who is 3 years old, and Domi, almost one, Dominic, and I have a Finnish wife, Ida. I am a PhD researcher in star formation. Here is a book about the physics of interstellar dust at the University of Helsinki. I am born in Potchefstroom, South Africa, and I came into contact with Ratio Christi about 8 years ago. I thought I would like to share a story of maybe the longer term fruits of their ministry, for which I'm very grateful. So when I was a first year studying physics at the university, Northwest University in Potchefstroom, Simon and Nell welcomed me and many other young men and women to think about faith. Where does the Bible come from? What is truth? How do we speak about truth and falsehood in the world? How should we understand different religions, worldviews, philosophies? I had a logic class that was given by a friend of mine, and I learned about logical fallacies and also would read about church history, Thomas Aquinas, St. Augustine. And at the same time, at the Ratio Christi chapter, Simon and Nell were extremely hospitable. They made cookies and coffee and gave us a chance to talk, other young people, the chance to talk with one another and to iron out our various questions that we had. You can imagine, maybe around 10 years ago, when I was a bachelor student, new atheism was very popular still on the internet, and so I had some physics student friends who lost their faith in Christ and had really very good and very difficult questions about the truth of the Christian faith. And I think in Ratio Christi I had the chance to have conversations both with the believers and the non-believers. I could ask the questions, I could read very complicated books, as Simon would recommend. And it deeply formed me. Now, the strange thing is, I was just at Ratio Christi for about 6 months. I arrived in my first year, mid-first year, I went to a Ratio Christi symposium. I remember I asked one of the speakers, how do I know my sense experience is reliable? And the speaker answered, what are you saying? And I asked him again, how do I know my sense experience is reliable? And he's like, what are you saying? And he's like, don't you understand? The very fact that we are having this conversation implies that your sense experience is reliable. It's just like, oh, okay, come on. And the friendships that I also made at Ratio Christi in that short time that I attended regularly really formed me deeply. So what I want to say, I want to first thank Simon and Nell and also all the other people in Ratio Christi South Africa for the work that they are doing. My family is benefiting from the work that you have done. Having a robust, thoughtful Christian faith flows into everything that you do. It affects your personal life, it affects your prayer life, your life at church, but it also affects how you parent, how you are a colleague at work. And now that I'm living in Finland, among very secular scientists, I'm very grateful for the time that I had at Ratio Christi and for the work that they do. So may God bless you, and may He bless the work of your hands. As Psalm 90 says, may He establish the work of our hands.